that up. No, go away. There we go. Okay. Doing the official intro in 3, 2, 1. Hello, you cool cats, and welcome back to another episode of Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations. We are doing the third case, the Kidnapped Turnabout. I'm going to be doing it all in one sitting so that way I don't forget any teeny tiny details. And here we go. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Of course I would. From chapter start. March 13th, 10:11 a.m. It's time. Don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll be following your every movement with my binoculars. Good to hear. Now make sure that you don't lose sight of me. I'm counting on you for backup. You can count on me, sir. I have to go. The kidnapper is supposed to contact me soon. Who would have thought that upon my return, I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case? And that I would be the one who would have to make the ransom drop-off. It's auto-scrolling right now, by the way. Let's see. I checked that the money is all there, safe inside the suitcase. Oh, it's done auto-scrolling? Now all I have to do is wait further instructions from the kidnapper, which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. I wonder who else is around. This is the meeting place, after all. Welcome to Gatewater Land! Oh, thank you. Gatewater, like the Gatewater Hotel from the first Ace Attorney? And I guess a couple of the others, if you really think about it. Oh, thank you. And a big hello to you! I'm the Proto Badger! Nice to meet you! Excuse me, but were you thinking perhaps Excuse me, but were you perhaps thinking of taking a picture of me? A picture? Of you? Sorry, but I'm not interested. Oh, that's too bad. Well, have a good day. I'm creeped out by this badger. Hello? Okay. I guess this is supposed to be like a altered voice or something. Who are you? You are not Ernest Amano. I don't know how to make an altered voice. It sounds like the kidnapper is using some sort of voice alteration device. I'm his representative, Miles Edgeworth. Are you a cop? No, I'm a prosecutor. At least he's honest, right? I know what you're wondering, and yes, I have brought the ransom money with me. I see. In that case, bring the money with you to the stadium. So this person intends to see if I'm being followed, huh? Please, Detective Gumshoe. I really need you to come through for me this one time. Well, at the very least, whoever it is wasn't inside the Proto Badger costume, because, obviously, he would have heard him talking to him. Edgeworth speaking. Okay. Next, come to the haunted house. And just how long do you intend to have me wander around for? That's for me to decide. You don't have much of a choice here, my friend. I suppose not. Okay, so am I supposed to memorize everything that's happening right now? So we went to the stadium. There was nothing at the stadium. Have arrived. Go inside. Okay. So, broken mirror. Regular mirror, broken mirror. Creepy. I don't see anything. Okay. What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, so I see a sword and then I see a blue thing. What is it? Is it like... You know what it looks like? It looks like the little Kingdom Hearts creature, the little tiny, oh, the little tiny Heartless, except it's blue. Okay. What a dismal place. That's it. Go through those doors. Am I being watched from somewhere? Leave the money and go. Now! Oh, what was that? Sounded like glass breaking or falling somewhere? I was hoping for an exchange, but maybe I should do as they say for now and not push it. Okay. Door closing, slamming. I couldn't catch even a glimpse of the kidnapper. Perhaps I should keep an eye on this haunted house until police backup arrives. Ah! I'm guessing that sword was dull. It was a trap. It was a trap! Okay. March 13th, 11:23 a.m. That guy betrayed. No, can't be. Then the deal. Who is that? And what are they talking about? Oh, it's two people. Split police. Alright. In front of meetup. Okay, that guy betrayed. So are they referring to me? That I betrayed their conditions? In front of meetup. I can't move my body. I fear I may faint again. Sounds like rain. Yeah, there's a badger head next to me. Where am I? How long was I out? It wasn't raining like it is now when I made the drop-off. This was supposed to be a simple affair. So why have I been taken hostage as well? That is a very good question. I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me at some point. The only reason I agreed to be the drop-off man was because of that phone call. It was from Mr. Ernest Amano, the director of the powerful Zaibatsu, the Amano Corp. Is that cheek fat, or is that... What is that? He's got, like, skin... Like, what is that? That is bizarre. But aside from that, I also owe him a great deal of depth of gratitude. His only son, Lance, had been kidnapped. Okay. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of. Kidnapping? Well, kidnapping doesn't refer to, like, just kids. I can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. I must escape somehow. Ugh. Who's this? Ha 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 ha. Was that you making that funny sound? Who's there? And how dare it you laugh at my gentleman's plight? I'm guessing it's a girl. Who are you? Are you one of the kidnappers? She seems spunky. Let's try and give her a spunky voice. A kidnapper! A kidnapper! A kidnapper! A kidnapper? A kidnapper? A kidnapper? Me? No way! I'm not into such petty crimes. Nope, I'm after something much, much bigger. I must be worn out from today's ordeal. Focus, Miles. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Ahem. What is she going on about? She's got her finger raised like this. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight. Oh, it's like a poem. One alone soars to shine in the light of righteousness. Let me see that again. One alone soars to shine on... One alone soars to shine the light on righteousness on the world's plight. She's the Yatagarasu? And that one is me, for I am the great thief, Yatagarasu! Great thief? And did she just really claim to be the Yatagarasu? Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. You can call me Kay. Kay? Good. Glad that's settled. Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you. But first, if you would be so kind as to remove these ropes. I wonder, should I remove them? I was actually having a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces. Hey, there's no need to get all mad and icy glary on me, you know. This rope goes through here, and there you go. What a relief. I owe you my thanks. It's okay. You can pay me back in full later. Now then, what question should I start with? Unfortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl. Great thief. You call yourself a great thief, yet are you really a thief at all? You doubt me? I get it. You think that a young lady like me couldn't possibly be such a big-time thief, right? That's not the part I have a tough time believing. I'm the real, genuine Yatagarasu, you know? Yup, I'm a pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something that I inherited from my predecessor. Oh. I'm guessing maybe her parent was the Yatagarasu? Or maybe, I'm guessing it must have been maybe her, I don't know. Why would she even be the Great Thief? Why would anyone run around shouting that they're the Great Thief? But maybe she is I'm guessing, pure-blooded Great Thief. It makes me think that it's like her family because, I don't know. The pure-blooded kind of leads me to think like it's in someone's DNA, and then inherited makes me think it was someone's parent. So I'm guessing maybe her parent was. In that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right? What? Of course I'd mind. I haven't stolen anything yet. Seriously, I don't know how you could just say such a horrible thing to your savior. That's true. Technically, she hasn't stolen anything in front of me yet. Okay. Yatagarasu. When you say that you're the Yatagarasu, do you mean that you are the Yatagarasu? Yep, the most righteous of righteous, the legendary Great Thief. But the title has only recently succeeded to me. So I haven't had a chance to steal anything yet as the second Yatagarasu. I was not aware that thieves could pass down their titles like that. Well, if you follow things like, oh my gosh, why am I blanking on the name of the anime? The same person who does Detective Conan. Kaito Kid! Yes! If you believe in Kaito Kid, then and there's probably other situations where thieves pass down the titles. But don't worry, I've got some big plans in the works. Hi, Odin-sama! Big plans, huh? They wouldn't happen to lead to a big arrest, would they? I knew it! There's just no reasoning with the prosecutor. I'm not the problem here. I'll have you know that the Yatagarasu has no interest in stealing petty trinkets. There's one thing, and only one thing I want to steal. Only one thing? And what would that be? But that's going to have to wait until we find our way out of here. Well, at least there is one thing we agree on. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about you. So, you never told me what your name is, Mr. Prosecutor. Ah, I guess not. I'm Miles Edgeworth. Aha! Now I remember! How can you remember something I just told you? But she sure is cheery. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get out of here. It's locked. It would seem that we are locked in from the other side. What? No way! I don't hear you! La la la! Okay, you do remember where you came in from, right? Yeah, she came in from up there. It looks like that might be our only way out of this room. Whoops! Slight miscalculation. That's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit. I suppose we have no choice but to look around and see if we can find another way out. Okay, isolation room. So this hat is bugging me to death. What is this? Looks like the Bad Badger, and it's looking as bad as ever. Looks like a costume head to me. I guess the Bad Badger's costume is, at the very least, a two-piece, huh? The real question is, why is only the head sitting out here on the floor? That's a clue? For what? This is the beam I was tied to. What's up? I was pondering if perhaps we could make it over to and out the window if we climbed on this. Good thinking, and if it's climbing action you need, just leave it to me. Thanks. This little hook looks like it might make for a good foothold. Up you go, Kay, and good luck. Count on it! The great thief Yatagarasu spreads her mighty wings and takes to the skies. Here I go. I guess it didn't work out. As I thought, this beam was definitely not made for climbing. There's a hook on this beam, but it's not enough of a foothold to climb out with. What do you mean, as I thought? I'm not your guinea pig, you know. Hey, there's something inside the bottom right box. Oh, I think it's a pink badger costume. Pink badger? You don't keep up with what's going on in the world, do you? In that case, you better study up on the whole Badger clan with this. What is this thing? Think of it as a Bible of all the things you'll ever need to know about the clan. Okay. Alright, so the Proto-Badger, the very first Badger, that was the one that was standing outside. That was also the one that hit me over the head. I remember because it looks super creepy. The Bad Badger, that's the helmet that we see laying on the ground. And I haven't seen the Blue Badger or the Pink Badger. Whatever. I suppose I can keep it as a reference guide or something. Okay. So, clearly we need to know these badgers. I suppose this means that this is where they keep all the costumes. It certainly looks that way. It's like the Badger family's home. There are 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty. 7 of them are empty. Oh. Okay. Which means that 7 of the costumes are in use right now. But aren't these badgers the mascots of the police force? Well, I heard that the police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park. Probably because the Gatewater group owes the police from all those cases they solved. They have all the power of the state, and they used it to make a theme park. It's not just any theme park. They have a handcuff-shaped double-looping roller coaster. It's quite enough. I'm feeling woozy from just the thought of such a thing. I won't rest until I've... Okay, yeah, blah. So, I guess let's look at this one. It's the only one that's interesting. I suppose this is the Pink Badger. But since it has the same design, doesn't it seem forced to call this one a female? You think so? I mean, just look how long her eyelashes are. I've seen guys have way longer eyelashes than girls. That's the only difference. And the fact that she's pink? Yes, and her lips are red. See? Lipstick. What? She has nothing to say about the giant pink ribbon? Or is that too obvious? I mean... Okay, let's look at the Bad Badger ones. So this is the Blue Badger's rival, the Bad Badger, huh? Do you feel some sort of reverence towards this Badger, Kay? Ha! I can't believe you would be so stereotypical when it comes to thieves. Surely you must also think that there are much cooler and cuter ones out there, right? That's it. I've decided that thieves and thievery need an image makeover. Good luck with that one. Oh wait, there's a key here. Duh, that's what it wants me to look at. And what do we have here? Ah! Why do I feel a laser-like stare aimed right at me? Do you want to take a look? Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, I see. Yes, this is definitely a key. I'm sure it's a key to something. Oh my gosh, you're so smart, Kay. The something is what is relevant to my interest. Okay, so I'm guessing that was what I needed. Man, why'd they have to go and put the windows so high up anyway? How is a thief supposed to make her daring escape? I suppose we could make our way out if we were able to climb on top of these lockers. Haha, that's pretty clever. You'd make a good thief yet, Mr. Edgeworth. Please don't ever place my name with the word thief in the same sentence again. Let's see, I wonder if I could just jump and grab the top of the locker here. Man, why'd they have to make such a ginormous lockers anyway? Even if we wanted to use these lockers, we need some sort of foothold. Okay. I don't think those paint cans are relevant, but maybe this key will open up this door. Okay. Wait, why don't I have the key? Oh, maybe I have to use logic? Okay, I'm confused. Does the tiny key go to the lockers? Okay, I don't think I have enough. Is there a piece of paper here? Isn't this my phone? Looks like it made it through the ordeal intact. If only there was a way for us to contact someone on the outside. But we do have a way, right here. Why would they leave the phone with me? What sort of criminals are these? Leaving a cell phone right by my feet. Ah! There was a cell phone here the whole time? If I'm right, Detective Gumshoe should have contacted the precinct for backup by now. Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Are you okay? I was so worried, sir! I'm fine. I was knocked unconscious for a spell by the kidnapper, that's all. I'm sorry, sir! I'm such a failure! If only I hadn't lost sight of you! Detective, we don't have time for this. Have the police set up a perimeter right now. You don't have to worry about that, sir. I already got the boys working on that. But in doing that, I sorta... What's wrong, Detective? What the... Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're going to have to make do with me, whoever this is. Who is this? Okay. What a name. Shilong Lang of Interpol. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard a great deal about you. So why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case? Don't sweat the details. A crime's a crime, whether it's on a local or global scale. Besides, you're the one who's in a world of trouble. And why would you say that? Lang Zi says, the pack that runs together stays together. You catch my drift? You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and then getting caught. You should have contacted the police from the very beginning. I'm sorry that this happened because of a lapse in judgment. I thought he did contact the police. Did he only contact Gumshoe? That is kind of your fault, Edgeworth. What is going on? However, I humbly request that you please help me out of here post-haste. Sorry, no can do. What? We're hunting the kidnapper now, and I haven't got any hands to spare. As I said, my pack moves as one. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, and once we do catch the kidnapper, rest assured, we'll come find you. Eventually. You... What's wrong? Did you get cut off? No, my phone ran out of power. No way! Doesn't matter anyway. We should try to get out of here through our own means. Yeah, I have a name to live up to after all. If we put our heads together, we're sure to find a way out. Okay. So I guess I'll look at the sign. They're holding a Blue Badger photo rally. You didn't know? Plus, it's not just the Blue Badger, it's his whole family, too. Oh, this is actually relevant. If you manage to snap a shot of every member of the family, you get a really posh prize. Badger photo rally. Take a picture of every member of the Badger family and receive a prize. There's only one of each of the 4 family members wandering throughout the park. Best of luck. But there's actually 7 costumes. Oh! I got you. So, we're dealing with 3 kidnappers, right? Because I'm guessing that, the 3 kidnappers chose all the blue ones because they all kind of look the same. Well, there's a costume head sitting over there. Why not start with a picture of that? You can't do that! That's cheating! There's only one of each badger in the park, so you have to work for it. Speaking of badgers, there was one sitting against a wall in the haunted house. Seriously? But somehow I don't think that one counts, Mr. Edgeworth. You have to take pictures of the costumed ones walking around the park. So those are the rules of this game. How quaint. Yeah, but I didn't think that was one of the kidnappers. So there's paint over here. Maybe we can use this paint to help us escape. What exactly do you have in mind? Well, we could paint HELP in really giant letters. And who, pray tell, would see these giant letters? We're inside a building. Okay, then how about we light the paint on fire and send out colored smoke signals? Anyone who saw it thought some crazy arsonist was about and call the cops. Actually that might not be all great for me, since seeing as I'm a thief and all. Let's try to find something other than this paint to use, shall we? Okay, so... Oh, the kidnapping. Do you know where the person who kidnapped me went? Well, after they locked you up in here, it sounded like they went into the next room and started talking to someone. I feel like I heard something as well, but it's a haze in my mind. However, I do recall that the kidnapper was talking with someone. It was just a guess before, but I guess I really am dealing with 2 kidnappers here, or 3. After that, they left. It almost seemed as they were done with you. I suppose this is the case, seeing as my kidnapping seems like an afterthought to the 1 million. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through the slot. Oh. Oh, she moved, finally. Oh, we can peer into the room the kidnappers were in from there. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. There is a hole in the ground. That is interesting. Is that what I think it is? It looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just in case. That's awesome! They're like a bunch of great thieves themselves. No, they're not, because I highly doubt that they made the tunnel themselves. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam in a very specific way. The panel is held in place by a hook, the entrance to an underground room, perhaps. Oh, I get it. I think this building was originally built with a basement or an underground area. Why they built it that way, but perhaps that is what this is. Yeah? So logic. The beam I was tied to and this open floor panel. That's the first one that made sense. this hook on this beam. You know, I already tried, and there's no way I can jump from this hook to the window. Come on, even you have to admit when something's just not possible. I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather, that it's here for a different purpose. Really? Like what? As you saw in the adjacent room, it's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up, which means that there should be a panel in this room that we can open as well. Oh, I get it! We didn't notice its existence all this time because it was being hidden by this tarp. Alright then, let's pull this thing up and see what's underneath. Aha! Now this is what I call a treasure. Boom. Wait, I didn't want to talk to you. I actually just wanted to open this. Wow, this must be another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smell treasure. The scent I wish to smell is the sweet fragrance of freedom. Then what are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch. Alright. This thing is locked down tight. We might be able to escape through here, but the door is locked. Okay. So that's the key that we have. Oh, fiddlesticks! That is definitely the key. I believe you're up, Kay. Huh? Why me? Because we need to use the tiny key that you've taken quite a liking to. Oh, gotcha! Just leave it to me! I love the tense feeling of these moments when you're about to uncover something big! I believe the feeling of freedom would be much more satisfying right about now. Alright, I got the secret door open, and now? Wait! What? Ah! Are you alright, Kay? I'm fine, the ladder just slipped is all. Thank goodness she's alright. I about had a coronary. There's a lot of really large machinery down here. What about an exit? It's really dark and cramped down there, so I really doubt there's an exit. I can't believe that happened! You have only yourself to blame for leaping before you looked, you know. No way! I mean, how was I supposed to know that the ladder is removable? Aha. It looks as though it can be easily removed, but is it really safe to use? I was wondering what the lockers had to do with that. With what I've uncovered so far, so that's obviously where that goes. I figured out how we will escape this prison, Kay. Oh? So how are we going to bust out? It seems that your reckless actions were of use after all. Are you actually praising me? More of a thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder. The underground ladder? What about it? This ladder isn't just for those who wish to go down. Oh, I see. If we use this... Yes, I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those lockers. Well, then what are we waiting for? Alright, now we can get out of here. Yes, we spent entirely too much time in here. Kidnappers who held me hostage and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end. What is going on here?